Hello everyone, my name is Endor, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Ken the Butcher plush, which was released when Glitch announced that they're going forward with an entire green light of a full season of the Gaslight District, which is freaking awesome. Really exciting that we're going to get an entire new show from Glitch, confirmed. But how about we take a look at this plush, because actually he's got a lot of quite interesting properties to him. But hey, how about we get into it? And remember, folks, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because it really helps show your support for the channel in a big way, and I thank you all so much. But anyways, let's get back into the video. Oh yeah, we're going we're going sort of zoomed out camera for this video, because first things first, this plush is freaking gigantic. In fact, let's get Mel in here. Hold on, let me grab Mel here. And you're about to be surprised if you haven't seen them next to each other. Ken is freaking huge, which, you know, I guess makes sense because, you know, Ken is a lot bigger than Mel in the pilot. But the fact that he's just so big, it's kind of staggering when you see them next to each other. I guess he's a lot heavier too. But I mean, a little plop. That was a freaking thud. It kind of shook my my little studio. But hey, it is a really cool size for the plush because he's really big. Let's get you out of the way for now, Mel. Kaboom, boom. And now let's see. So like I said, there's a lot of properties to this plush that I find actually quite interesting. How about we start with the eyes? We're now zoomed in for the eyes, which are, of course, the same type of button eye style that Mel has. But here's something that's kind of like a thing that you can do with the eyes you wanted to. So as you can see, Ken's got these eyebrows here. And with these eyebrows, they're like, well, you can put stuff under them. So if you wanted to, you can give him a sort of angrier, more mischievous expression by simply lifting his eyebrows and putting the buttons under it, which is a really cool little extra thing you can do. I'm pretty sure that must have been intentional, otherwise I don't know why it would have been there. But hey, it looks really cool, so you can kind of do like a he's doing the DreamWorks face right now. And it's just all simply done with these little eyebrow pockets, which is cool. But hey, while we're at the head, how about we take a look at his freaking brain? Oh my goodness. So yes, there's an entire brain inside of the head. Let's see how much I can move. Oh boy, sorry Ken. But yeah, you can see there's an entire brain in there, and it's friggin', well, I mean, it's a brain, and it's got some nice detail there. And, well, it's like actually all inside of the head. It looks so weird. And of course, you can see on the inside, the felt is this like sheath material. Is that the right word? That might not be the right word, but it's the best word I've got. But hey, let's also take a look down here at his butcher knife, because the butcher knife is, of course, an extra little detail that you can put. Well, the thing is, it's attached to him via a rope. So it's like literally a rope, which also adds to the sort of ragdoll style this thing is going for, like a custom-made toy, handmade toy, which is really nice and adorable. This rope is actually just straight up a rope material. It's not like a plush rope. It is just a rope. So I guess you know that it's nice and secure. And if you can see right there, it's sewn onto the hand. So you cannot remove it unless you force it. So, I mean, technically you can remove it. But speaking of removability, let's move on to Ken's clothes. Okay, so Ken's apron, I don't know if you've noticed throughout this video, but it's very loose, and I've had to keep repositioning it because the way it's attached to his body is, well, it is as loose as it looks, because you can actually technically remove it from him if you wanted to. So, sorry, Ken. Let's do that. So we do this. We move this here. And then we remove there. And now he's not wearing his apron anymore. So I guess let's put this to the side for a second. Take a look at Ken without the apron. I am so sorry, my friend. But look at him. He looks very funny without the apron. But as you can see, he's got his white shorts, right? Yeah, shorts. So at least he's not naked. But also we can take a look at his feet, which are this like leather-ish material. It feels very, very high quality. Nice and sturdy. And also I like the shape of him. It really adds to the sort of, he's all bulk compared to Mel, who's more like a nimble and fast. But Ken, he's a friggin' leader, kind of like tank guy, and he's friggin' awesome. And how about we take a look at the apron here, of course. So as we can see, the apron is removable. So we've got here, the buttons are also the same leather as his shoes are, or I guess his boots. So there we go. You can also spin them a little bit, like they actually sort of rotate. So you can do some stuff with that if you want to. We've got here the, I guess, bloody detail, because Ken's got red blood despite how everyone has purple blood in the Gaslight district. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I guess maybe it's not his blood, but I highly doubt it, because, of course, that kind of moves us on to here. He's got this red arm thing, which on the plush material is like a yarn like material to sort of represent his exposed muscles in the show. But it's a really nice material, very well done. I like the way they represent the muscle tendons, with it being still kind of as cute as it can possibly get, because it'd be kind of gross to kind of put like a printed like bloody muscle texture. Like, no, let's not do that. But hey, how about instead we give Ken back his clothing? So let's go right here. Boom. Let's see how easy it is to put it back on. It should be pretty simple. We got it there. And now we move this right here. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And then all you got to do is retie the knot to make sure it stays nice and connected. So pretty cool. And hey, the last thing to take a look at is tag. We've got here, of course, a scarab, and we got here the Ken plush. Ken the Butcher. And with all that being said, there we have it. The Ken the Butcher plush. A very, very high quality and has a lot of properties kind of plush compared to most, Glitch Productions plushies. They seem to just be upping and upping their like merchandise game as time goes on. The stuff only gets better. I mean, look at how big Ken is compared to Mel, but also the fact that he has just so many interesting qualities about him. You can change his expressions with the eyebrows. You can see that he's got the rope holding the butcher knife to his hand, just like actual rope. You can remove the clothing. His boots are made out of leather. His entire brain is actually in the plush. It's just so many like extra little details that all come together to make something that's really, really cool. But hey, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you watched to the end, how about you comment down below, cement him? Because of course, why not, right? And well, goodbye everyone.